Marvel has a bunch of Spider-Man releases right now. There's multiple comics right now that are Spider-Man based, so to speak. But one of the most interesting ones that has some buzz around it right now, just because of how I guess like different or odd it is actually, is just the regular Amazing Spider-Man run by Nick Spencer. Issue 61, you see Spider-Man's new costume. And for the most part, you know, the verdict all around is a lot of people don't like the costume. And I mean, personally, I guess I don't really like it too much either. But if for people that are curious that aren't reading the comic, yes, it's the first appearance of the costume. But what I think is the most interesting thing about the costume is that the story behind the costume, kind of. So basically, his new costume is able to stream his battles online on like a Twitch-like platform. So it allows Spider-Man and his team to interact with viewers in real time. Now, if that's not with the times or the coming of age right now, I mean that's to be honest, I find that kind of hilarious. But I mean, hey, I mean it's definitely original, right? It hasn't been done yet, so kind of funny. So it's basically Peter Parker. He needs some money. He's been collecting unemployment, and he tries to come up with rich, quick schemes. You know what I mean? So, it's basically Peter Parker as a social influencer. It's kind of funny, and so this is like his new costume. So for anyone curious who's not reading the book, that's pretty much what's going on. And I mean, it's okay. I'm digging the non-stop Spider-Man issue that came out. I'm liking that series more. It definitely is holding up to its name. It's really action-packed. And I'm not just saying that because I would be biased because I actually have a store variant for that for Metahumans comics. But the book really is, in my opinion, the superior of the titles so far, if they can uphold that pace. Because if you read that first issue of Nonstop Spider-Man, it's super, super action-packed. It picks you up and doesn't let you down. So, great book. And I mean, if you do want to support our channel and the shop, you can get our variant. David Nakayama did a Nonstop Spider-Man #1 exclusive for us. You could check that out. It's a super nice homage to the old RG Milkshake covers. So you can get that. But yeah, just some interesting Spider-Man news with the new costume. And for those that weren't aware of it. And if you collect comics, because there are collectors out there, that like to get all the different appearances of the Spider-Man costumes. So if you do that, this is without question one that you're going to need, is this Amazing Spider-Man #61. But yeah, this is the new costume that's causing some buzz. Anytime a big time hero gets a new costume, it's gonna stir up some buzz. So pretty cool. But now you know. So right now, Batman Dying is Easy came out a couple days ago, and it's already passed 3.5 million views. Now, what is Batman Dying is Easy? It's a short fan film. I mean, I don't know if I'd call it like a short. It's 25 minutes. So it's like watching an episode of The Flash or something. You know what I mean? So, but it's from BATINTHESUN and they have a YouTube channel. You can actually check it out. The coolest part about this is they're actually not affiliated with Warner Brothers or DC in any way, but they made these free-for-all fan films, and boy, do they knock it out of the park. So if you want something fun to watch and, you don't have HBO Max and you can't watch the Snyder Cut, or you know what I mean, you don't have some of the other streaming services, you can watch this for free. How cool is that? So, yeah, BATINTHESUN, I mean, they knocked it out the park. It's a fun, short fan film, Batman. I mean, dark Batman, too. Yeah, it's an enjoyable watch. And for those not familiar with them, they put out that Ninjak versus the Valiant Universe. That was really cool. They also put out a bunch of other fan films. And they just do fantastic work. A level grade stuff. In fact, I mean, shoot, some of the big timers should be hiring them to do some work for them, to be honest, do some television shows. They do a great job over there. But yeah, check it out. It's free. It's on YouTube. And it's called Batman Dying is Easy. And yeah, that's going viral. And I heard something about other possible. There's a Power Rangers thing in the works, I heard. So you might have heard it here first. But yeah, there's a cool Power Rangers short that they're going to be making pretty soon. And I bet that's going to look amazing because they already have a relationship with Jason David Frank. And another cool thing is in this Batman short film, you got actor Doug Jones in there. He played Abe Sapien in the Hellboy movie, and he's actually been in a ton of movies. He's been like Pan's Labyrinth, and I mean, I'm not even touching the surface of the other things he's been. So yeah, he plays the Riddler in this short film. So check it out. And yeah, stay tuned. Look more for some great work from BATINTHESUN. But yeah, that's going viral right now, and it's definitely worth a watch, and it doesn't cost you a thing. So pretty awesome. All right, so my recommended read for this week's Metahumans Mondays is going to be Whalesville from Bad Idea Comics. Now, every title that Bad Idea Comics has put out has had a lot of aftermarket value. So this will be no different, especially the first printing of this. Now, the big difference with this book is there's a couple things. One, it's a one-shot, so there is no other issue that follows it. So, and because it's a one-shot, it's oversized, so you get a lot of content in there. But it also has amazing, like, beautiful two-page spreads. And Bad Idea likens this to like their first truly like all ages comic, because a lot of their stuff is mature, but this is like their first like truly all age title. Yeah, they're kind of saying that it's like in the tradition of Hayao Miyazaki's Studio Ghibli, you know, or Pixar, something like that. So Whalesville 1, I highly recommend it. Matt Hollingsworth, Adam Polina, Matt Kint, a lot of big names behind it. And just to sum it up real quick, it's basically about a boy who gets swallowed by a whale, you know, classic tale, essentially. But when he gets swallowed by the whale, he finds out about Whalesville, which is actually all the inhabitants that live within the whale. So it's kind of funny. So, you think that's the end of it, right? But once he gets swallowed, it's only the beginning. And yeah, I recommend it for multiple reasons. It's going to be all the first prints that Bad Idea puts out are well desired in the aftermarket. They all increase in value, and on top of that, sounds like a fantastic story. Super great art, and yeah, so that's my pick for the week. If you're fortunate to have a LCS that is a Bad Idea retailer, I recommend. Actually, you might only have like a day or two from seeing this in order to put in an order for that. If not, it might be passing already too late. So you might want to try to scoop one up as soon as you can, because yeah, it's gonna go quick, just like all the other Bad Idea titles, because they don't really put out too many books. That's why. That's one of their intentions, is to put out a couple of books at a time. So yeah, that is my recommended read, my recommended comic, and yeah, stay tuned for more. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe, like, and I'll connect with all of you next Monday. All right, have a great week.